We called the Sycamore Creek Boys Ranch, and they confirmed that yes, in fact, they're coming.
When they say we want our America back, our America back, our America back. When they say we want our America back, well, what the fuck do they mean?
I get 4 boxes on my porch one day. I go to the store or go to the post office 10 minutes. They deliver these boxes. They're this like 8 inches square and about 30 inches tall. The kids are dragging them off the porch. Presents, presents. I said, no, my presents. Give me my presents back. Mine. What are these kids going to do? They were palm trees in the box. They weren't even stealing something worthwhile stealing. They have come through our neighborhood and systematically...
These are kids?
Kids. Those were little kids. I had a little kid because I wouldn't let him hop a wall in our neighborhood, walking by my house and tearing a plant out and throwing it into the grass. And finally, my husband and I caught him on film and called the cops. A little prick came over and apologized the next morning, but guess what? He still wanted to climb that wall, and I still made him stop.
What kids were these?
A lot of minority kids that traipse through my neighborhood. We're in West Mesa, 2 blocks off of Main Street, and unfortunately for us, we cannot keep anything in our yards. You gotta lock up your car in your driveway. You have to lock up your house in the middle of the day. It is really sad. And we have Section 8 housing all around us. In 2007 for Christmas, when they went home, it was absolutely visible in our neighborhood because all the Mexican kids weren't walking through our neighborhood to get to the grade school. We have a Mormon church, or it would be worse. I don't like my Mormon neighbors, but just the same. It just really bugs me that these kids think our stuff is their stuff.
What we're talking about is 60 additional unaccompanied minors being sent on a bus to your neighborhood.
And they're putting these kids here, and we have no idea their background, any criminal history, the public health issues possibly associated here.
Before there was Ellis Island, and that statue we got from the French. That horse still alerting the strangers she's flirting, inviting them into our beds. The guineas, the coolies, the wetbacks, the reds, the Jews, now those terrorists. And who let in the woman looks after my kid, and the one who is cleaning my mess. Before the gays had their agenda, before the slaves were free, before that man from Kenya took the presidency.
When the word went out that national groups and state groups, not Oracle groups, wanted to have a Murrieta-style action out here, we were appalled at that and scared. And there were many of us from Oracle, the Tri-community, and Tucson who recognized these children under the law as refugees. And we wanted to welcome them rather than scare them. So we decided that we would launch what we call From the Heart of Oracle, the Have a Heart campaign. Just to display hearts, whether you want to write anything on them or not, display hearts to show that we welcome you. And we are led this way by being citizens, by being faith-based people. Frank and I are Catholics. Our church is St. Helens here in Oracle, you know, and by the way we were raised.
The notion of welcoming the stranger actually is a non-negotiable, and it is taught relentlessly by our bishop. Pope Francis has been aggressive and public over and over again. Benedict was also aggressive in his promotion of welcoming migrants, as was John Paul II, aggressively welcoming. Whereas other issues may be more controversial, there's absolutely no controversy among our religious leaders on this subject, zero. And it crosses faith lines, and it includes Muslims, by the way, because the tradition of hospitality runs very deep in the Quran and in their faith tradition, as well as the Hebrew Scripture and Christian, our Bible, what we call the New Testament.
We're not talking Arizona militia. We're not talking the Russell Pierce groupies or the Quasman groupies or the candidates. The Oracle people who are down there, who have concerns, we must believe that if they step back and listen to some of the stories of the children, of the parents, that they would be able to separate the fact that this is not an immigration debate. This is about children who are here now, classified as refugees, until the law changes. We believe that they would at least be moderated.
For sure.
Yeah, they've got kids. They've got kids.
When they say, we want our America back, our America back, our America back. When they say, we want our America back, what the f do they mean?